You are an inspiration to all the young people in Sri Lanka because you managed to achieve so much at such a young age.
Racing at Olympics has been the dream since my childhood. Going deeper than that, I could just simply put that I'm a very chill person. I wouldn't say it's not important to focus on studies or anything. When I saw the scoreboard, I couldn't believe myself that I did it. Staying focused and motivated for such a long period of time is even tougher.
Welcome to ProFiles, the fourth nurse series of podcasts of the Rotary Club of General Surgeon Kotalawa Defence University. ProFiles features eminent personalities who have peaked in their own fields. So the main objective of ProFiles is to provide valuable insights into professional development of students at KDU and also the youth in general. Our guest for today's inaugural podcast, young but veteran swimmer Miss Ganga Senaviratne, who represented Sri Lanka at the 2024 Summer Olympics, which was held in Paris. She has won multiple medals in the South Asian Games, which happened in Kathmandu in 2019, 3 silver medals in the South Asian Aquatic Championships, which was held in 2016, and also a silver medal in Singapore Nationals 200 meters backstroke, which happened in 2023. She has also participated in the Asian Games in Hangzhou, China 2022, and also Commonwealth Games, which happened in United Kingdom in 2022, and also the World Aquatic Championship in Doha 2024. So we're so happy to have you here. So welcome. Hi.
Hi, Nirmana.
So Kanga, first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Kanga? Give us a little introduction about yourself.
First, I'm very excited to be here. And I'm Ganga Senaviratne, a competitive swimmer who has represented Sri Lanka in several international competitions. Going deeper than that, I could just simply put that I'm a very chill person.
How about your school days? What inspired you to choose swimming this path?
I didn't start swimming when I was in school. I started way before than that, when I was like 4 years old. That was the first time that I got into a pool. And I competitively started swimming when I was in like grade 4, probably, yeah. And my sister was the one who first did swimming, and then I just followed up with her. That's how I got into swimming.
Swimming, which is a sport with rigorous training schedules, how did you balance it with your academics?
That was the biggest challenge that I had when I was studying. I studied at Samadhy Wickramage and I did my A-levels in commerce stream. Balancing that with sport in swimming, it was hard. I wouldn't say it was easy. A lot of people would say that but I did not do anything like that. I barely went to classes and all, but I somehow managed to pass my A-levels with 2 C passes and 1 S pass.
So, can you take us through the journey to the Olympics? What were the key moments or milestones that shaped your path into competing in Paris?
I'd say it didn't happen overnight. With the numbers I mentioned earlier, it took me several years to get here. And leading up to Olympics, the key moments that I had, I would say one of the most surprising performance for myself was hitting a 720 swimming points in 100 backstroke for the trial that I had for World Aquatic Championships. When I saw the scoreboard, I couldn't believe myself that I did it. But it took me a lot of effort to get there. And also my selection trial for Olympics, which was in Doha, World Aquatic Championships. When I realized that I'm another step closer to my dream of participating in Olympics, it was another level thing.
So, how was your experience competing in Paris? What kind of emotions were you feeling as you represented your country on such a prestigious global stage?
As I was saying earlier too, racing at Olympics has been the dream since my childhood. So finally to race in Olympics and represent my country at Olympics, it is a great honor. And I wouldn't say I wasn't nervous because I really was.
Obviously,
Yeah.
it's the Olympics.
So yeah, it was a feeling that I can put into words.
Can you tell us about your training regimen, what it was like leading up to the Olympics?
Leading up to Olympics, the training was very tough and very intense. Waking up at 4 a.m. every day and doing doubles and working hard at the best of my ability day in and day out and pushing my limits. It was all very tough, and it should be very tough because competing at that kind of higher stage is not going to be easy.
So, how did you stay motivated and focused during this intense period of training?
So, staying focused and motivated for such a long period of time is even tougher. So, and as I believe, maintaining a great mental health is very important. So, it took me a lot of mental recovery and physical recovery activities, doing probably every weekend. So, yeah.
Now that you competed at Olympics at such a young age, what are your goals moving forward?
I am to move to Hungary in another 2 weeks in time to continue with my studies and my trainings both there. I'll be studying physiotherapy at University of Debrecen moving forward, and I'll be continuing with my trainings there as well.
So, why did you choose physiotherapy? Why that specific degree path?
When I was applying for universities, I had two preferences. One was physical training and one was physiotherapy. So both are like sport related, and I'm very interested in both paths. So somehow I got admitted to my physiotherapy degree. So I thought, as it is related to my sport and all these sports, and I'm very interested in that, I would just go with it.
Road which is a club that's based on like community services, it's given to the people, which is run by students, like this podcast, like the road tractors of the Kolkata Defense University. So we have different avenues in this road club. So sports and recreation is one of those. What do you think these clubs can do to promote, sports more to Sri Lanka, more to the community?
Maybe I have seen a lot of students who get off the sport, talented students in that specific sport, they just get off the sport because they want to focus on their studies more. I would say it's not important to focus on studies or anything, but being a sport,
balanced.
Yes, and being a student athlete helps you in many aspects to go on with your life. So I think it is important to every student to engage in some kind of sport or physical activity, and for y'all to promote that awareness programs and go with the rural areas, engage in them, it would be a great help. Yeah.
So we can bring those talents out into the open.
Yeah.
So you are an inspiration to all the young people in Sri Lanka because you managed to achieve so much at such a young age, competing at the Olympics. So before we wind up, we would like to hear what's your message to everyone who's listening.
So basically, nothing can be done overnight. It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, being determined, a lot of effort. So stay focused on your goal and keep fighting.
So on behalf of the Rotary Club of General Sir John Kotlala Defence University, we are truly grateful that you're here and meet your busy schedule. So, and you are the inaugural speaker for this whole profile series, so we're really happy to have you here.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It was great, so great.
Yeah. So I'm Nirmana Mithradasa signing off, and until we meet again in another episode of Profiles.